First rates coming up anytime now, and we look at the indices and we'll go into individual names, etc. What do we have? 25,830 on the Nifty. It's about a 100-odd point pop. The Sensex is starting at about 83,980, and Nifty Bank and mid-cap index and the small-cap index about 0.5%, 0.75% in that range at this point in time. So, you know, you got 1,500 stocks which are higher, about 300 stocks which are opening lower. So it's a pretty positive start, all told. 5:1 in terms of advances to decline ratio at this stage. That's the Nifty heat map. I think SBI is, of course, running away on one end. And, of course, it's followed by Kotak, Tata Steel, Adani Enterprises, Infosys, Jio Financial. And, of course, what's down, I mean, some 8-9 names, iShares and Power Grid and Mahindra. Power Grid, of course, as we just discussed, one of the top gainers on the NSE 500 with about a 17% pop last week. So that's the picture. Let's drill it down to more individual movers and shakers. Rima.
Well, it's a good start, and now it's picking up. So open 100 points up, now 140, 150 points up. All the sectoral indices are in the green. Gains are led by PSU banks. The Nifty PSU banking index is up 2%, with State Bank of India leading from the front, a 5% rally. IT is seeing relief after the big slam dunk of last week, where individual stocks were down 7, 8, 9%. You've got strength on HCLTech, Infosys, TCS. The gains are about 1.5%. Kotak Mahindra Bank is looking up. As Ritu said, they've opted out of the IDBI raise. Maybe the street, the investors are relieved. Stock has opened up in the green. Metals continue to see buying. Tata Steel, Hindalco up in the green. Reliance Industries is a big mover, contributing to the upside today with a gain of about 0.7%. On the way down, I think Eicher Motors was in focus because the duties on Harley-Davidson coming into India will come down. And therefore, that could mean increased competition for maybe a company like Eicher Motors. And that's a stock which is down nearly 1%. Max Healthcare is subdued. Maruti Suzuki in the red. HUL, Nestle, a couple of consumption names are also slightly downbeat. Not too much.
Well, that's right, Rima. Just to add to the list, a few stocks are doing very, very well. SCI, just take a look at that stock. Massive up move is what we're seeing on that name. The numbers look pretty good. Maybe on a low base, but that stock, in fact, is up and about in today's trading session. It's a good move out there. The other one I think that came out with a set of numbers is G&G Electronics. So that stock as well is locked up close to around 10%. Big move is what you're seeing on that counter as well. Hindustan Copper saw a big correction from the recent peak. That stock has bounced back in today's trading session. So good going on that particular name. Grow, that's actually down on a decent amount of volumes. So that stock comes up for you on the screen. IDBI Bank has seen some profit taking. Kotak Mahindra Bank going ahead and clarifying that they are not in the race to acquire that asset. So Kotak Mahindra Bank actually is reacting very, very positively, while you have IDBI Bank that's a little bit lower. Apex Frozen, that's another stock that's done quite well in today's trading session. Good move out there. And Goldium, that stock is flying away up close to around 9% as we speak. Big move is what you're seeing out there. Jai Bharat as well, the auto ancillary company, that is well up close to around 10%. So plenty of stocks moving around from the broader markets. I think the big positive is the number of stocks advancing in comparison to the number of stocks declining. 5:1. Your portfolio will be feeling good.
Yeah, 2,000 up and about 500 stocks which are lower at this point in time. Look at all the silver ETFs go, right? I mean, they're all back again. Silver B's 8% higher. By the way, silver is back at $80 odd after falling to about 64, 65 recently, or 2-3 days back. So what an absolutely wild ride these ETFs have had. You know, basically everything which was going up along with the broader equity indices, silver, gold, and, you know, the commodity stocks here, they're all back. Vedanta, for example, is up about 1%. Gold B is 2.5-3% higher. Gold prices, gold futures are back above $5,000. Policy Bazaar is making a comeback, right? Now, that's had a pretty up and down and all over the place kind of a move. It fell from almost about 2,000, 2,100 rupee levels when the story started coming out that, you know, the regulator and government, etc., are very keen on reducing commission costs, etc. And that was the first leg of the decline. And then there was this large acquisition which they were considering. We broke that particular story as well. And then they said, well, they've cancelled the acquisition. And I think now it's come out that they are actually looking at they're going to sort of, you know, consider it. They've had wider consultation, etc. So that is whiplashed all over the place in that sense. coming through. Canes is the other one, right? Canes from the lows saw a very large move. The numbers were very disappointing. We had the management first up last Friday. The low was 3,337 on Friday, and it finally closed at about 3,700. So big 400 rupee jump, and this morning it's up another 4%, so to speak. Shipping Corporation of India, I think we highlighted, and Kalyan is jumping more, 7%, 407, 408 now, coming through right now. So that's the picture at this stage. Well.